Welcome to my channel, Worldwise. I don't think people understand just how far smugglers will go to move their cargo across the ocean. November 2019. The Atlantic Ocean off Galicia, Spain, is a storm of crashing waves and secrets. Out of the chaos, a strange, low-slung vessel emerges, almost invisible, a ghost on the water. This isn't a fishing boat, it's a narco submarine, packed with cocaine, nearing the end of a transatlantic journey from South America. Law enforcement has been tracking it for days. A high-stakes chase across thousands of miles. The exhausted crew, cornered, tries to sink the sub and erase the evidence. Spanish authorities close in. 2 crew are captured. 1 vanishes into the wild. The sub is hauled from the depths, inside, over 3 tons of pure cocaine, worth more than $100 million, and this single bust exposes a hidden world of risk, ingenuity, and global reach. These aren't just boats, they're stealth machines, built to be invisible, running just below the surface, nearly undetectable. The crew endures hellish conditions for weeks, gambling everything for a shot at fortune. The Galicia capture is a wake-up call. Narco subs can now cross the Atlantic, pushing the limits of crime and technology. As long as demand exists, smugglers will keep innovating, turning the ocean into their lawless frontier. This is the new face of the drug war, one of audacity, endurance, and relentless adaptation. So, what is a narco submarine? Forget Hollywood. These are not military subs. Most are semi-submersibles, part boat, part submarine, designed to cruise with most of their hull underwater. Only a small cockpit and exhaust pipes break the surface, making them nearly invisible to radar and the naked eye. Built for stealth, not comfort, their hulls are fiberglass or steel, with a massive cargo hold for cocaine. The crew is crammed into a tiny, airless space, surrounded by fumes and engine noise. No windows, no beds, no toilets, just survival. Navigation is basic GPS, sometimes a satellite phone. No fancy tech, just enough to get from A to B. Their main defense: the ocean's vastness and their own low profile. Painted blue or gray, they blend into the sea, traveling mostly at night. The goal isn't speed, it's to avoid being seen at all. Why go to such lengths? Because it works. Speedboats are fast but obvious. Container ships can be searched. Narco subs slip through, ghosts of the drug trade. One successful trip can net over $100 million, making the risk, and the vessel, disposable. Even if most are caught, one success pays for all. For the cartels, it's a brutal numbers game. For the crew, it's a desperate gamble. The drug trade is a game of adaptation. In the 70s and 80s, smugglers used small planes flying low to drop cocaine to waiting boats. As radar improved, the skies became too dangerous. The cartels turned to the sea, first with go-fast boats in the 90s, racing past law enforcement. But faster patrols and aerial surveillance made even these too risky. The solution: go under the net, not over it. Early narco subs were crude, boats with canopies to lower their profile. But the idea worked. The lower in the water, the harder to spot. Stealth replaced speed. The cartels became ghosts. Each capture led to better designs, longer, quieter, more reliable. They reduced heat signatures, improved communications, and even experimented with true submarines. The drug war became a technological arms race, innovation versus detection. The cartels' relentless evolution keeps them one step ahead. Narco subs come in several forms, each adapted for stealth and survival. The simplest, low-profile vessels, modified boats riding low in the water, cheap and quick to build. The workhorses, semi-submersibles, like the one caught in Spain, purpose-built, nearly submerged, carrying tons of cargo across oceans. The rarest, fully submersible subs, true underwater vessels running on batteries, almost impossible to detect but expensive and complex. Then there's the narco torpedo, a remote-controlled or towed container packed with drugs, cut loose if threatened, and later retrieved by GPS. Each type is a response to law enforcement pressure, cheaper, stealthier, or more disposable. The cartels mix and match, always searching for the perfect balance of risk and reward. The result: a constantly evolving fleet, each vessel a new challenge for authorities. The ocean is their testing ground. For every innovation, there's a new countermeasure. The race never ends. These ghost ships are born deep in the jungles of Colombia. Cartels build hidden shipyards along remote rivers, shielded by dense canopy and winding waterways. Everything, fiberglass, engines, steel, is smuggled in piece by piece, disguised as legitimate cargo. The builders a mix of locals, skilled welders and rogue engineers, working in brutal conditions under constant threat. Construction is fast. A semi-sub can be built in 6 to 12 months. Once finished, the camp is burned, erasing all evidence. Under cover of darkness, the sub is launched into the river, crewed by men risking everything. They slip through the jungle to the coast, then vanish into the open sea. From these secret birthplaces, narco subs begin their silent journeys toward distant markets. The jungle swallows the evidence. The cycle begins again. The economics are staggering. A semi-sub costs up to $2 million, but a single trip can bring in $150 million. For the cartels, it's a business expense. For the crew, it's life or death. Most crew are fishermen lured by a payday they'll never see elsewhere, up to $500,000 for one trip. But the risks are brutal. Weeks in a metal coffin, engine failure, storms, or capture. If caught, they face long prison sentences. If they fail, the cartel's punishment can be worse. Masterminds like Oscar Moreno, Ricardo, El Capi designed dozens of these vessels. His 2021 arrest was a blow, but the knowledge has spread. New builders always step in. The fight is endless. As long as demand exists, the cartels will adapt and innovate. Law enforcement wins battles, but the war continues. The Narco Submarine is a symbol of this brutal cycle: supply, demand, and relentless ingenuity. The ocean remains a battleground, and the stakes are higher than ever. For every sub caught, another slips through. The world's wildest frontiers are now underwater. My next video, watching now.